develop it. Perhaps there was a way of trimming the fat. I just didn't see anything at the time that I came up with it.
But a lot of people will look at a video and they'll look at the length of the video, if it's posted on like YouTube or whatever, where it shows the time, and they'll say, well, I don't have an hour or whatever to listen to it. So they will just automatically not listen to it because of the length of the time. That's just human nature. So we can take it for what it's worth, We can take it from there.
Yep. Okay. I'm just thinking, we may want to have pauses, say, every 10 minutes. So if need be, we can break it up into several segments. That might make it for some people to digest.
That's possible. I don't know how many people come back and watch part 2, part 3, part 4. The other thing is, when we give them a link to go to purchase, what link are we going to give them? I mean, how do we track that?
It'll just be the regular link to the main sales page.
Okay.
Because that's under your affiliate link anyways.
Okay. I didn't know that. Okay. Okay, so I'm ready, and we can. I'll follow your lead. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Just gonna get my last sip of tea and good to go.
So we're ready to roll?
Yep, we can pause for, say, 5 seconds and get right into it.
Hi, everyone. This is Wilie Crawford, and I'm joined today by George Stavrou on this live stream. George is a health and fitness expert whom I'm helping to launch a product. The product's available now, and I encourage you to go ahead and grab it. And we'll tell how to do that later on. But I've worked with him for probably the past year and a half on refining his launch process. And before that, I was exposed to his product maybe 5 years ago. And I'm 59 years old. I'll turn 60 in March, and I'm healthier than most 35-year-olds. And my secret is that I take care of myself. And I notice a lot of my friends online, they don't take care of themselves. You let go of yourselves, and you sit there and you sit in front of a computer screen all day, and you don't eat very healthy. You don't get any exercise. And so I wanted to introduce you to the Stavrou Method, which is a 12-week, day-by-day guide to health, wellness, and fat loss for all levels. That's all levels of fitness. And George's package takes a holistic approach to optimal health and wellness, and has contributions from over 20 plus experts. And I'm happy to say I'm one of those experts now. So he, along with his team of experts, covers the following areas, which is physical health, mental health, spiritual health, emotional health, financial health, relationships with ourselves and others. And so we're doing these live streams to introduce you to George's package. And so today I'm honored to discuss with George how we can be of benefit to you. To me, it's very personal because I watch so many people who have really just let go of themselves, and they could experience such a much higher quality of life if they took better care of themselves. And it doesn't involve tremendous sacrifices. It just involves minor changes in your daily activity. So with that, George, I'm just going to turn it over to you at this point. That's okay.
Okay, fantastic. Well, Willie, I appreciate that fantastic intro, and I'm excited to be here again with you all. So today's Facebook Live session is going to take a little bit of a different approach than our previous ones. And give you a heads up, the video is going to be a little bit on the longer side, but it's definitely worth investing time into watch the whole thing. because we are covering a lot of information that's going to help you out with your health and wellness goals. And if you missed some of the info that we're covering, I'll have a link in the description box for this video that'll give you access to the PDF of our webinar notes. If you stay until the very end, we're going to give you details on how you can get your hands on the Stavrou Method, a 12-week day-by-day guide to health, wellness, and fat loss for all levels at a ridiculously low intro price. And Willie mentioned some of that earlier. And our package takes an holistic and preventative approach to optimal health and wellness, which I'm going to be covering today. So before I go into the details on all the great things you receive by investing in the package, I want to give you some history on how this package came to be. So in the 30 plus years that I've been studying health and wellness, I've dealt with hundreds of individuals from various walks of life, male and female, preteens to senior citizens, obese and sedentary people to minor league athletes. In the early stages of my career, I focused mainly on the physical body, looking at exercise, nutrition, supplementation, proper sleep, and recovery. And while those I work with did get some great results, many of them also shared their struggles in other areas of health that are often overlooked. And it goes back to what Willie was saying. So we're looking at mental health, spiritual, emotional, financial, and then relationships with ourselves and others. And I too found that I had challenges in the same areas, and I didn't know where to go to get the answers to the questions that I had. I became a self-help junkie for a number of years, and not only to help those that I work with on their particular challenges, but also learn about more like why I'm struggling with the very same issues. So perhaps there was a reason why our paths crossed, and there are lessons to be learned on both sides. I found that the more I had my shit together, the easier it was for me to help others with their issues. And do I have all the answers in the above areas? Without hesitation, I would say no. And don't believe anyone says that they do. But what I can comfortably say is that over the years, I've built some incredible relationships with some fantastic individuals that do have a very strong foundation in their area of expertise. These people realize that while they are great at what they do, they also know that there is much more to learn in their field and are always striving to do better for themselves. I consider myself one of the hubs in the holistic health and wellness industry. And my goal in this role is not to become the expert in the 6 modalities mentioned above, but to align myself with those that really know their stuff. You may be wondering what this has to do with one's health. So as Willie and I mentioned at the start of this video, we take an holistic and preventative approach to optimal health and wellness. You could be doing very well in 5 of the 6 areas mentioned above. For example, great physical shape, very positive, optimistic. Overall, also we're looking at mental and emotional side of things, having a great paying job that you really enjoy, which covers the financial side of health, and you're happy with the spiritual path that you've chosen. But if you're going through a messy divorce, which is the relationship side of things, the one area can do a big number on the other 5 areas. Or here's another example.
I didn't mean to interrupt too much, but I read somewhere that one of the most stressful experiences that we go through in life is a divorce. That is as stressful as losing, as death. It's extremely stressful. And you mean financial, many of our problems are caused by financial struggles. There's very few things more stressful actually on a relationship than just having enough funds come in to cover the rent and the food and all those things. And so that creates stress in your life and your relationships and everything. And so it's holistic. It's
definitely, yeah. That's a very great point there. And you figure with financial side of things, we know our fixed expenses, but if something comes up out of the blue, say a major car repair, or you live in Florida and you had your challenges with Mother Nature, that could potentially wipe out your savings. So appreciate you sharing that. Yeah.
Yes.
And also like when we're looking at say the physical side there. So say somebody gets a diagnosis of cancer, the traditional route is usually chemotherapy, radiation, surgery, or a combination of the above. And the physical toll it takes on your body can also cause tremendous problems in the other areas. So here's some more information I want to share with you that's very important to know. Many fairly common diseases are a lot more dangerous than many people realize. So for example, diabetes often leads to blindness, cold, numb, painful limbs, amputation, and premature death. Globally, 31.1% of the adult population, 1.39 billion people, have the silent killer or hypertension in 2010. And adults who have unhealthy weights are at an increased risk of heart disease, cancer, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. And looking at cancer, it's the second leading cause of death globally and responsible for 8.8 million deaths in 2015. So globally, nearly 1 in 6 deaths is due to cancer. And around 1/3 of deaths from cancer are due to the 5 leading behavioral and dietary risks. So we're looking at a high body mass index, low fruit and vegetable intake, lack of physical activity, tobacco use, and alcohol use. And I'm not telling you guys this to scare you and make it seem that there is no hope. In fact, there is a lot of hope, and we're going to be sharing some absolutely life-changing information for you and your loved ones. So research has shown that 80% of illnesses and diseases, that's 80, can be prevented from happening in the first place, or at least minimized from happening, by following a sound lifestyle and weight management program. Dr. Serrano is a well-sought-out expert in health and wellness and travels worldwide to present on the preventative approach to health and wellness. And he's also one of the contributors to our package. And he shared some rather wise words with me a while back. So, the best cure for any illness or disease is not to get in the first place. So we're looking at prevention versus treatment.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. And why am I telling you this? So not only have I had my own challenges with the above, but I've watched loved ones go through the same thing. And that's how our package, the Stavrou Method, a 12-week, day-by-day guide to health, wellness, and fat loss for all levels came about. So it started off initially as a guide to help with exercise, nutrition, supplementation, sleep, and recovery. I looked deeper at the ideas of holistic and preventive health and sought out experts, and Wilie is one of the guys that I consulted with regularly for the past year. So took a lot of guidance from them, and we decided to add various areas to complement my initial package. So in total, there are 23 experts that have contributed to our unique and comprehensive package that takes a preventive and holistic approach to optimal health and wellness, covering the areas that we mentioned earlier. And you may think that you don't have enough time for a healthier lifestyle, but we're here to tell you that a small investment in yourself will pay huge dividends down the road. So it just goes back to the saying that we've heard before: an ounce of discipline to improve your health and wellness versus a pound of regret when you've gotten sick and try to regain your health. So you have to ask yourself, what approach makes more sense to you? Well, we're encouraging our audience to invest themselves in their journey to holistic health and wellness by purchasing our package at www.thestavroumethod.com. So that's TheStavrou, as in Mary, ETHOD.com. The investment in our package is normally $127 US, but I made special arrangements with my good friend Wilie Crawford so you can get it for the ridiculously low investment of only $47 US. So ask yourself, how much would you normally spend on dinner for two with a loved one? Chances are it's much more than what I just said. The price is valid until 11:59 Eastern Standard Time on December 31st of this year, and will go back to the initial promotional price of $127 US starting on New Year's January 1st. And we also encourage you to help your loved ones with their health and wellness goals by signing up as an affiliate of ours. So not only can you help your friends and family, you earn commissions from the sales of our package. All you need to do is have 2 of your loved ones purchase the package, and your package is free. So the more people you help, the more that we all benefit. Win-win for everyone. And also, as an affiliate, we provide you with the tools to help you get the message out to your loved ones. Our goal with the Stavrou Method is to help ease the burden on our healthcare system while empowering others to take their health and wellness into their own hands. A healthier individual helps to build healthier communities, which can eventually lead to a healthier nation. So if you're still not convinced about investing in this unique and comprehensive holistic health and wellness package, there's some more information that I want to share with you. So here's a list of everything that you get. 10 digital books. So book one, it's The Whys of Health, Wellness, and Fat Loss for All Levels, and it gives you an understanding and overview on the importance of exercise, nutrition, sleep and recovery, supplementation, lifestyle weight management, assessments, stress management, and much, much more. So we don't want you to just blindly follow our program. We want you to understand all these areas and how to be your own health coach. We're all about empowering you to take your health into your own hands. Books 2 through 10 are the Hows of Health, Wellness, and Fat Loss for All Levels. They're broken down to 3 levels. We're looking at beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And we have a questionnaire in it to help you decide on the best level to start with. And also, each level is broken down to 3 phases, each lasting 4 weeks. So if you're on a program for too long, you run the risk of hitting a plateau and potentially injuring yourself. If the program is not long enough, your body won't be able to get the full benefits from the program. So generally speaking, change your program every 4 weeks is the way to go. And to make it as easy as possible, it gives you a day-by-day, step-by-step approach to follow. So if you're worried about what to do for optimal health and maximal results, we take the guesswork out of it. So we cover your exercise routine, say your resistance training, cardio training, recovery methods, your nutrition plan based on the Stavrou diet, proper sleep and recovery, and recommended supplementation. And also to help you stay on track of the program, we send you a daily email sent out via autoresponder. So this way you get a reminder on a daily basis that touches on those above areas. So many packages on the market do not follow up with you in this manner. They leave the onus entirely on you to do what needs to be done. So by sending you daily messages via email, we're giving you a gentle reminder to help you get the most out of our package. And there's various logs, forms, and charts to fill in. Having the info is one thing, but if we don't follow through with it, it's basically useless. So we've created some great tools to help you track your progress. And we realize that everyone is different. Some people love to track everything, others find it stressful. So find whatever approach works for you. And another digital book that we're offering is the Stavrou Diet, which is a recipe/cookbook. I was fortunate enough and had one of the top chef nutritionists in the Greater Toronto area help me with incredible recipes that are not only healthy for you, they taste great and are quick and easy to make. And to top it all off, there's a private Facebook community. So we realized that it's easy to fall off the wagon. We're also big believers in having accountability partners. That's why we set up our private Facebook community so you can interact with others on a regular basis and help one another in your quest to optimal health and wellness. Our private Facebook community will also have contributions from additional experts in holistic health and wellness. So while our package is very comprehensive, we also realize there's always something to learn in this exciting area. And we'll be including audio and video interviews with experts, webinars, special reports, etc. And you get the first month for free when you purchase our package. And after that, the investment is only $37 US per month, and you can cancel at any time. And if that's not enough to get you excited to begin your journey to optimal health and wellness, we're also including tons of bonuses from our 20+ experts in the following areas: physical health, mental health, spiritual health, emotional health, financial health, and relationships with ourselves and others. The total value of the bonuses is valued over several $1,000s, many more times the actual investment in the package itself. And my good friend and mentor, Willie, also contributed a fantastic bonus. So if we can cover that for a little bit, that'd be fantastic.
Sure. My bonus is one of my is on not using traditional pharmaceutical medicines, because so many medicines are based on plant-based extracts in the first place. So my bonus is teaching you how to use herbal supplements or essential oils. sitting next to my desk, I have essential oils that are plant extracts. Even things like aspirin, which is the basic pain reliever for all of inflammation in the world, is an extract from a plant. And so scientists have tried to reverse engineer, a lot of those extracts, but they don't get it quite right all the time. So I think the natural plant extract is better. And my bonus is I'll give you 20 different videos explain to you different plant extracts that will improve your life if you just use them. Straightforward, living chemical free, if you will. Naturally, just interacting with nature like most wildlife does, So that's my biggest bonus. My other bonus, though, is that I'm an expert on earning an income online. And so I'll throw something in there to teach you how to make a living from the internet too, because when you're stressed over finances, your life is not pleasant, So I want your life to be pleasant too. So those are my bonuses, George.
Yeah, and that's very generous of you. You're certainly covering a lot of ground. And for some background on Willie, for those of you that don't know him, he's been earning a fabulous income online for the better part of, I think, 20 years now, if I'm not mistaken.
2 years.
Yeah, so it says a lot. So, he doesn't just talk the talk, he walks the walk. Okay? So, just to finish it off here, if you're concerned about the package not living up to everything that we claim it does, we're offering a 45-day, 100% money-back guarantee, no questions asked if you're not happy for whatever reason. So our special price arranged through Willie is only $47 US and expires December 31st of this year. Then it'll go back to our intro price of $127 US on January 1st, 2019. You remember what I said earlier about 80% of illnesses and diseases can be prevented entirely or minimized from happening in the first place by following a sound lifestyle and weight management program? And the best cure for any illness or disease is not to get it in the first place. So we'll look at prevention versus treatment. An holistic approach that covers the areas that we mentioned before. So for combining a preventive approach with a holistic approach is the way to go when it comes to optimal health and wellness. Wilie Crawford and I strongly encourage you to invest in yourself in your journey to optimal and holistic health and wellness by investing in our package at www.thestabroumethod.com. Thanks in advance for your support. Yours in Health and Wellness, George Stavrou, President of the Stavrou Method, and my good friend, Wilie Crawford, Wellness Advocate.
George, you want to spell out the Stavrou Method again for them once more?
Oh, certainly. Yep. So it's www.thestav as in Victor, ROU, M as in Mary, ETHOD.com. And the link will be in the description box of this video, along with a transcript of everything that we covered.
And I guess my closing thought is that your health and your life and your happiness are all in your hands. So you don't turn it over to anyone else. You decide, I am going to be healthy, and you decide, I'm worth at least investing $47 in my health. That's nothing. That's what less people spend on a pizza sometimes, why not, take charge of your life, decide that you're going to not be, old and affirmed or decrepit because you let go of yourself. At 60, I'm not, I do 10 miles a day. So, don't turn your life over to anyone else. Take care of yourself. I plead with you. So go ahead and grab the StabrouMethod.com. Just grab it, and look at it. And again, as George pointed out, there is no risk. You can always refund if you need to, but we hope you won't, because we know if you use it, it's going to benefit you. We know that beyond a shadow of a doubt. So the only question is, are you going to use it? Take responsibility for your health.
Yep, very powerful words there. And I appreciate your feedback and everything. So we strongly encourage you to visit our site and take matters into your own hands there. Thanks again for your time there, Willie.
Thank you, George.